So hello friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So finally one of the most easiest shift is there from the TCS NQT, and today I will discuss the second shift questions. So by the meantime, if you haven't gone through the first shift questions which I've already uploaded on my YouTube channel, so must go through that, okay? And first shift में भाई पहला question तो easy था, but second question was difficult. So if you haven't gone through it, by the meantime you can go through it. Within 4 hours, almost 1000 students have gone through it. Now in this video I will talk about second shift questions, and this was श्योर फ्रेंड्स बहुत इजी क्वेश्चन था. ओके, एंड दोज हु आर फॉलोइंग आवर कोडिंग सीरीज नाउ यू कैन कोरिलेट विद मी. ओके, सो बाय द मीन टाइम इफ यू हैवंट फॉलो जस्ट फॉलो दैट. नाउ लेट मी डिस्कस द क्वेश्चंस. व्हाट वाज द क्वेश्चन दे आर आस्किंग, एंड क्वेश्चन वाज रिलेटेड टू पार्किंग फाइन कैलकुलेशंस. ओके, सो हियर व्हाट वाज द थिंग्स दे हैव गिवन. अ पार्किंग सिस्टम was there to calculate fine based on the number of hours a vehicle is parked. So simply a parking system you have to design, and there you have to just use the if else condition. बस आपको if else condition use करके you have to give the output. So given an integer hours representing parking durations, and if parking time is less than equal to 2 hour, fine will be 100. If parking time greater than 2 or less than equal to 5 hour, fine equal to 50. And if parking time greater than 5 hours, then fine equal to 20. Means simply आपको condition दिया गया and you have to calculate the fine. Dear friends, if you have participated in this basically phase, must comment here how many test cases you have passed, because I got the comment from many of the candidates and they say that I able to pass both questions, okay, with all the test cases. Must comment here how many tests you able to pass, whether you face the issue related to input scenario or not. So task is what? Write a program to calculate and print the parking fine. Input will be given that integer hours, and you have to give an output that is integer which will represent the fine. So for example, let me consider the test cases. For example, input 2, then output will be 100. If input 4, then output will be 50. What actually I want to say here, that time you have to see. Okay, so if output is 4 means what? So fine will be accordingly now. So if input 2 means time is 2 hours, then how we will calculate the, if less than equal to, then fine will be 100, isn't it? So this is quite easiest shift I can say you, and believe me friends, you can just go to the query, and especially आपने अगर participate किया must comment here question सही था. But I have talked to candidates, he said yeah question was this much easiest. I didn't believe that yeah इस तरह का TCS NQT भाई पूछ रहा है, and they will give the digital and prime by asking these questions. Okay, so let me discuss the solutions. Simple int main, taking the input that is the number of hour. If hour less than equal to 2, then C out 100. If means else if hour less than equal to 5, C out 50, else C out 20, otherwise return 0. Yeah, that's it friends. So this is the simple thing, just if else, and within I think 5 to 10 minutes most of the candidates able to solve. And must comment here आपने कितना time लिया था, and let me give the solution and let me pass this code. Okay, so I'm just running this and taking the number of hours. So I'm taking the number of hours as 2, getting the fine as 100 because that was our condition now. If I will take the hour which is less than 5, then let me take the 4, then we will get the fine as 50. So according to the scenario you have to just use if else conditions, and this was the most easiest shift, that's why I'm saying. So सकता है ये discussion within 10 minutes में वीडियो रहेगा, वीडियो ज़्यादा लंबा नहीं होगा, so sorry for that. Okay, because इतना easy भाई, अब क्या मैं डिस्कशन इसमें करूँ. Coming to Java, import java.util.star, taking the input scanner is equal to new scanner system.in, and taking the hour as a input, and I will just apply the if else condition that if hour less than equal to 2, system.sopln 100, if else if hour less than equal to 5, sopln 50, otherwise else 20. So these were the simple things, and Python within 5 to 10 line you can, within 5 to 6 line code you can see here. Hour int input, if hour less than equal to 2, println 100, else if hour less than equal to 5, println 50, otherwise println 20. So this was Python solution. Now friends, again I am saying those who are following our coding series now, just believe on that and stick to them, you will able to pass the test cases. Okay, we have already completed that series, and just go to that series. Okay, and questions are also repeated from the 2025 questions. So ये आप सीरीज को फॉलो कर लीजिए. देयर आई हैव कवर्ड मोर देन 50+ क्वेश्चंस, एंड यू कैन कवर विद इन 10 days, नो नीड टू वरी. सो इफ यू हैव टाइम देन यूज दैट टाइम, एंड मस्ट फोकस और गिव योर फोकस टू एप्टी पार्ट. ओके, स्पेशली न्यूमेरिकल एबिलिटी, क्योंकि न्यूमेरिकल एबिलिटी इसमें भी थोड़ा सा हार्ड था. कोडिंग डिकोडिंग से क्वेश्चंस था, रीजनिंग में, तो दैट आई विल मेक अ डेडिकेटेड वीडियो रिलेटेड टू एनालिसिस, एंड दिस वाज द 2025 शिफ्ट. सो ये दोनों प्लेलिस्ट को आप देख के जाइए, दैट इज हेल्पफुल टू यू. ओके, जहाँ पर मैंने ग्राफ से भी क्वेश्चन किया हूँ, सो अगर आपको चाहते हैं वो भी कर सकते हैं, बट स्पेशली आई विल टेल टू द बिगिनर, डोंट प्रैक्टिस ग्राफ ऑन डीपी क्वेश्चन, जस्ट फोकस ऑन द array based and string based question. That is enough to crack for the digital or prime. Okay, sorry, not for prime but for digital. Coming to second question, this was little bit you can say थोड़ा question का level था ये, but not that much level even so. This is a famous question from the TCS. So maximum sum of element less than or equal to given limit. So you will be given a limit and you have to just calculate the maximum sum of element. Okay friends, if you are liking our report now, make sure to like this video, because you can see within just a week test complete हुआ and I am just talking with the candidates, I am preparing the notes, I am uploading and editing the video. So just if you are liking our report, please support us, subscribe us, share this video among your friends and comment here, okay, so that I will be motivated for uploading these important video. So what are the questions? Problem statement: you are given an array of integer of size n and an integer max sum, which is the maximum allowed sum. So find the maximum possible sum of elements from the array such that sum is less than or equal to maximum sum. This is the important thing, that you will be given a maximum sum and you have to just find the maximum possible sum of element from the array such that sum is less than or equal to max sum. अगेन आपको समझ नहीं आ रहा, जस्ट रिवाइंड करके देखिए, यू विल गेट. ये मैक्सिमम सब सम का था जो कि मैंने ऑलरेडी, ये जो सीरीज मैं बता रहा हूँ आपको ऑलरेडी मैंने उसमें भाई डिस्कस किया था मैक्सिमम सम. ओके, in this place, those who are following, I think you can correlate with me. So now let me give, so what are the tasks? You have to just return the maximum sum which is less than equal to max sum. Got it? So what are the scenario input? So you have to take the integer n which will denote the size of array, and you will take the array and you have to basically take the maximum sum. So आपको एक n लेना which will denote the size of array, then array लेना है, and this was the एक आपको maximum sum लेना. तो तीन input लेना है. Remember friends, in exam they might ask you the to take the array and which have not any size. So उस तरह उसको किस तरह से input लेना है, just go and watch our video related to input scenario. Okay, both string and array based scenario. And output just you have to print the maximum possible sum which is less than equal to max sum, जो कि आपका max sum ये दे रहेगा. Let me give to the test cases. For example, input n equal to 4 and these value are getting 2, 3, 5, 7. So and maximum sum 10. So output will be 10. Why 10 I am giving? Because what they are saying, you have to print or you have to give the output as maximum possible sum which should be less than or equal to. This is the important condition, that equal to, if it is there then also you can consider that in your answer. Got it? So here the subset 3, 7 will give the maximum sum. So that's why here the output will be 10. Coming to scenario 2, if n equal to 3 means 3 elements you have to take and maximum sum 9. So these 3 value you will have to take. Okay, and so output will be 8. Why? Because the maximum sum which you can get is 8. Okay, the base subset is 8 and you will get the sum. I hope you got the solution. So means it should be like that. Okay, now approach brute force is the best and you can do that. Okay, so general all means generate all subset, compute the subset for each subset and track the maximum sum which is less than equal to max sum. So let me discuss the C++ solution. So hashtag include bits std c++.h using namespace standard and taking the input, all three input n which denote the size of array and denoting the and maximum sum also. Okay, so here I am taking the array input, so declaring the temporary variable arr and taking the input in array and c in maximum sum जो कि आपको तीनों input लेना है ना. So that's why I am taking now int result equal to 0. यानी क्या क्या input आपको लेना मैं फिर से बताता हूँ. You have to take the input as n which will denote the number of elements. Got it? Then you have to take the array elements and at last you have to just take the maximum sub element to whom for the comparison basis. Okay, so these three input you have to take. So I have taken here input. Now coming to next scenario, so what I'm trying to do, same things. Okay, I0 to I less than I, this one I plus plus, so you can also use to loop. Okay, and if I and 1 less than j, sum plus equal to arj. Okay, I will also provide a simple solution in the comment so you can check that. Okay, but this is the here I am using the right shift operator for this conditions. Okay, so if sum less than equal to maximum sum, then I will just update this value. Okay, and see out result. Coming to Java solution, same thing. Java taking the input of the array element and applying the same logic here. Okay, remember you can use the sub array concept too here. आप simply दो loop को run कीजिए and take all the possible sub array and you can do that. So any logic you can apply. So here I am using the logic of right shift operator. You can use anything, and this is our Python solution. So let me run this code for this scenario too. Okay, so what was our inputs things? So n equal to 4 and 2, 3, 5, 7. Let me run the code. So n equal to, first you have to take 4, then what are the values? 2, 3, 5, 7, 2, 3, 5, 7, and what are the maximum sum to whom I have to compare, that is 10. So yeah, you are getting the value as 10, which will be the case. So these are the complete solutions. I hope this video informative to you. Again saying friends, must go through all those PYQs are very important, and no one can assume that which level will be hard, क्योंकि अभी तक total 4 shifts हो चुका है, and the most you can say toughest shift was the previous day, that is the graph questions. एक पहला क्वेश्चन भी था sorting का, that was the most difficult. So cutoff will also be varied according to that, okay, because there will be normalization for sure, no need to worry about that, because TCS also know that they are giving some hard question for particular shift and for other shifts. So you means cutoff will vary, no need to worry, okay. And if you need any other PDF or study material, you can just join our WhatsApp Telegram group where I'm sending free of cost. So if you have any query, feel free to ask your comment here. I feel very happy to help you. You can follow me on LinkedIn, and you can join. You can ask any query on Facebook, Insta, WhatsApp. So all the best to the candidates who have exam further. Just complete all those series and just follow our analysis. It will be helpful for you in clearing this NQT exam. So we will not only support you in this NQT exam, but after getting the call for the interview too, we will provide you the mock interview sessions. Should be a lots of plan for you. No need to worry. Just focus on things. And जिनका exam गया अच्छा गया भाई, you can start preparing for the interview too. Okay. So best of luck for your further exam, those who have, and just focus on these important day. Okay. And soon the admit card for other phases will be out. Whenever it will be out, I will provide update. So मिलते हैं next video में. Thank you.